Alright, well, here I am. I'm back at the old Pioneer Church here. Tomorrow I get to speak in there. That sounds fun. Anyway, I just found my first find for today, and here it is. Let's take a look at it together. So, I have a bullet, and this one must not have hit a target because it's got a hollow point. The hollow point looks like it's gone, but it looks like it's ready to spread out. I did find another one just like this, and all the parts are peeled right back when it hit something. It might have been from the same hunting party. Anyway, well, let's see if we can find some more cool stuff around here. Alright, I just got something really cool. It doesn't look very old, but you never can tell. Sometimes these things don't corrode as fast as you think. Anyway, I just found a bell, a jingle bell, or a crotal bell. I don't know exactly what you would call this. I don't say it as being very old, but these used to be put on horse harnesses, and they would make lots of noise as you travel along. Right, like jingle bells dashing through the snow. There it is. That's really cool. This is close to where the stable was. Back behind the church here, there was a shed or a stable, I heard from one of the members that go here. Alright, well, let's keep going. Alright, well, found another old piece of trash, which is a pretty cool thing. Here's a relic. Now, this is a brass or coppery, I think brass for sure, piece that could be from a lantern, but it might be from another vessel or something too. It's got threads inside here, a little lip. It might have been used to thread onto the base or something like that, or put on the base and then hold another part here. I don't know. Pretty interesting. Yeah, nice old relic brought back to life. Alright, let's keep going. Well, I'm back in the trees behind this little church, right? So got a nice little piece of circle here, Serenity. I didn't think I'd find much back here, and I just found something very cool. So here we go, right here. It's getting a great, almost a can slaw signal. So I thought, yeah, it's gonna be buried pop can, but it wasn't. Take a look. It's right here. I got a top to an oil lamp. I really wish the dial was on it. Would have been right probably there. Maybe not. Yeah, that's awesome. The wick would come out here. There'd be a dial probably coming out that spot. It would go up and down. And those dials usually are great to find because a lot of them have a date on it, patent date. Now this is probably late 1800s for sure. Alright, take care. I just found an old carriage bolt. It's pretty rusty. Got two nuts on the end to hold it. Carriage bolts are still common. Of course, they're used to build carriages when we started to use those. Anyway, it was ringing up so beautiful, high 90s. Could be, you know, it could be anything really, but a lot of square nails and old bolts and things like that will ring like that, making it confusing, but also kind of cool to dig, because this could be from a carriage. Highly unlikely. Probably more from an old building or the shed back here. Anyway, let's keep looking. Alright, thankful I have my GoPro out here. It's pretty tough. Anyway, I don't think I've found very many of these before. And now I found two at the same hunt. We got the threads inside here. It's got a coppery brass look. And yeah, I'm thinking a top to an oil lamp, but I could be wrong again. Not sure. Alright, well, let's keep looking. Another neat old relic found. I've been braving the rain here, and finally I've got a nice large copper here. Take a look at the green. This here soil is so hard on copper coins, and it's probably 19 teens, but we'll see. Look at how corroded that is. I don't know if I'm gonna get much off of that. Alright, so time to hit the pants here. I'm gonna rub it on the pants, see if we can get a date. This looks like the date side. Got a bit of a showing of the wreath. Alright, well, no, that's a king. And it looks like King Edward. Yeah, that's Edward. So that means it's before, I think, what is it, 1911. So this is the side we want, which is looking terrible. Alright, let's get at it. I find that the older these large scents are, the better they get preserved. Oh my goodness, look at that. There's no way I'm getting a date out of that. Alright, crazy. So much cred. Okay, well, it's going into the pouch. We'll look at it later. Okay, well, I wasn't going to dig this, but I got a corner. A corner of something. Don't know. I don't think it's a buckle. Of course, buckles would have a nice right end angle corner like that, and but it's got a little bit of stuff here, so I'm not sure. Could have been some kind of tin container, but it's definitely old, and I don't know, looks like it's got some fancy on it. Hard to tell. Anyway, well, let's see if we can find something more. Keep at it. Alright, well, here you have it. I found something fairly shallow, and it's worth $1. It's a loonie. It says 1989. Right on. It was such a nice signal. I almost got my camera out to dig it with you, but anyway, I was hoping for something old. But this is going to go towards my next ventures, or new equipment, I should say. Alright, well, let's take care. Okay, well, don't ever give up on a hole. There's something more in the hole there. Let's see what that is. I got a quarter. Very nice. 1986, I think. Let's see if there's any more in here. Oh, I got on a coin spill. Usually, one coin doesn't fall by itself. That's a pretty modern looking coin. Oh, that's cool. Fancy one. It's got a maple leaf with a ribbon around it. The year 2000. Cool. Any more? Yay. Somebody must have been climbing the apple tree. I have an apple tree above me. Hey, where'd that coin go? Oh, there it is. Another quarter. Cool. Alright. 1986 or 85, I think. Alright, that might be it. Yeah, that was so cool. $1.75. Right on. Alright, I'm out close to the road here, and I just found a very delicate little broken buckle. You see that? There's little fancy bumps on the edge of this. They kind of look like little hearts. Yeah, I think they are. And I got 3 pieces that look like the edge of the buckle, and then this piece of tin looking stuff here. I don't know if that's part of it or not, but anyway, that's pretty cool. Little old buckle. Fancy. Alright, well, let's keep going. I haven't got rained out yet. Okay, I'm at that same hole here, and there was a lot more stuff in the plug. Here it is. I got all kinds of little pieces like that. Other that I found that I thought was a buckle. There's a pretty sizable piece right here. And this one kind of looks like some sort of handle. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's all together or a couple different pieces of things, but yeah, anyway, I kept looking, hoping there was more to this treasure, but anyway, yeah, something cool to find. Alright, on to the next. Alright, well, I decided to come out front of the church where I actually started hunting a long time ago. Anyway, I just found a fragment of a buckle, and this is such a terrible sound. I wasn't gonna dig it, but that's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's keep looking. Alright, getting a little highway noise out here. And the sun's starting to peek out, that's kind of cool. But I found something old, and it was really shallow. It was only about an inch deep. But we're close to the front door of the building, and I've got a ring that might have been some kind of sealing ring. Sealing as in stopping something from draining out of a bottle or something, but this could also be part of an oil lamp, right? Not sure. It looks coppery or brass and ringing up just like that. So definitely an old relic pulled out of the ground. Alright, right here on the lane we've got copper. You see a little copper grimier here that pulled out. Of course, coppery green. I know it's a small scent, so not very old necessarily, and could be even fairly modern. The copper, or the green's oxidation is coming off, and sorry about the wind. Not sure. That kind of looks like a young Liz. Let's see what my pants reveal here. Hard to tell. Yeah. Alright. Well, maybe the other side will give us more information. And nope. And just from the look of it, it doesn't really look that old, but I see a G right there. So this is probably King George the 6th on this coin from the 1940s or so. Alright, well, hopefully we can get some of that green off and get a date. Alright, let's keep looking. Alright, well, just found a little fancy here. This is, well, could be anything really. Some kind of medallion. Could be a button cover. Like, it looks like it's been two pieces. There's a bit of some kind of connection there right on the edge. Anyway, on this side, it looks like the imprint of a little flower. On that side, it's harder to tell. And this could be a piece of tack as well. Horse tack, a cover for a buckle or something like that, like a bridal rosette or something like that too. Very cool. Alright, well, let's keep hunting. I'm kind of covering ground I covered before and digging those iffy signals like this one was. Okay, well, I've got something kind of interesting here. It's a piece of trash, but I've never seen this before. This is like a rusty bottle cap cover, and then the sealing part of it would have been made out of aluminum, two-piece. Interesting. Alright, we're up close to the building here, and pulled another penny out of the ground, and this one is a wheat cent, and looks pretty old and corroded. It had a lot of green on it, but the green's been flaking off, and I don't know if I could see that. Might say 1941 or something like that. Anyway, we'll look at it closely at home, get a good picture of it for you. And yeah, another wheat cent brought back to life. And yeah, Abraham Lincoln's on that one. Alright, catch y'all later. Alright guys, well, the wheat cent was way down in the hole, and I didn't think there'd be anything in the plug, and I scanned it again with my metal detector, and sure enough, there was a nice penny here, and I've cleaned it off a little bit. This is King George the 5th right here, and so this is the first year of the small cent. I saw just where on earth is it? Anyway, right there, I just saw the remnants of the date 1920. That's awesome. Alright, so hopefully you can clean that up well and get a good picture of it later. Alright, small scent brought back to life. Awesome. Alright, well, you might be thinking, you know, of inviting a metal detectorist to come and do your property, or search your property, I should say. And there's good reason why you probably should. Let's take a look. Right on the surface, right here, is driving my metal detector crazy. Found this lovely old bolt or screw here, and it was just sitting right there. And this is exactly where everybody parks to come to church here. So, yeah, I think I've saved somebody's tire. Right on.